is full of souvenirs. Does grass grow greener with the years? Where's that warmth I can't define of summers when the world was mine? Follow leader everywhere, take a risk beyond a dare. I wanted things to always be ollie, ollie, oxen free. Find a moment's truth in the days of youth. Little Bo Peep, you lose your sheep. Don't you know the woods are deep? They need your love to guide them on. Where have all your children gone?
Cha?
Maybe later.
Yeah, sure. Bet you tried it, made you sick as a dog.
Did not.
And your pa told you not to. Must be the devil's own hell having a preacher for a pa.
Listen, why don't you just shut up and cut me a piece of that plug?
Can't. Just remember, it's for someone else. I got me a new buddy.
So?
You want to meet him?
I don't care.
It's dangerous.
So? I can do anything you can do.
Maybe you'll change your mind after I tell you what he is. He's a convict in a chain gang.
Come on, boys. Coast is clear. You're a man of your word, Captain Daredevil. You see, you're to be trusted. Who's your little buddy?
It's my cousin, Ramey Holvak. He's visiting me for a couple days.
Put her there, cousin. You live around here?
About 90 miles from here in the next county. His pa's a reverend there.
A reverend, huh? Well, I have to keep that in mind if I need some spiritual guidance. Your pa may be just the man to keep old Craw from the fiery furnace. This here's Ham Buford. He don't talk much, but he's in powerful need of saving, too. Listen, don't ever call him One Eye. Last man did that. He ate him for breakfast. You're gonna do that to me, too, if I don't keep me in tobacco.
You boys holding a taffy pull? Now get those tails to wagon.
Yes, sir, boss. See what I gotta put up with? That ugly old boss rides me day and night. I got 3 years to do in this place for nothing but riding the rods and not letting some railroad dick beat my head in. That ain't fair, is it, boys?
No, sir.
Well, no, sir.
Listen. How'd you boys like to help me shake the dust of this place?
How?
Dip into your daddy's tool chest, borrow me a hacksaw blade.
A hacksaw blade?
Your daddy's probably got half a dozen of them. He wouldn't miss one. Remember what Isaiah said in the good book about breaking every yoke and releasing those unjustly bound? And listen, Jesus himself tells you, The Spirit of the Lord is upon me. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to captives and freedom to prisoners. Luke, chapter 4, verse 18. Get on now.
Son must have fried your brains. You only got a year more. You know what happens if they catch you.
Don't you worry. I got a place to hide, but no one will ever think of looking for me.
What are you doing way up there?
Trying to touch the sky.
Can you climb back down?
Mama!
Now hold on. I'll come up and help you.
I'm scared.
And don't move. And don't look down.
You know, the same thing happened to me when I was a little boy. I crawled up in this big old tree, real high tree, you know, and I looked down. I got so scared I couldn't move. On our own now, can't we? Now, come on now, very slowly. Put one foot down here. That's it, down there. Another, very slow. Don't look down, honey. Oh, just keep looking up. Things always look better when you look up. There you go. Now, come around. Very slow. Now, next one. I got you. Come on. Next one. Here we go. That's it. That's it. Real slow now. That's it. One more. Very easy and slow. You'll be just fine. That's it, honey. That's it. There we go.
I did it! I did it!
Don't you ever do it again. Now you go in the house and wash up. There's a bowl of cherries on the porch.
Hacksaw blade?
Yeah, sure. I promised him, didn't I?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think it's right.
Well, maybe not for a preacher's son. If you're scared, stay here. I can do it alone.
I'm not scared.
Like he said, it's in the Bible.
Yeah, Luke 4, verse 18.
Well, I'm going.
his first mate. Right on time. Well? Beautiful. Beautiful. Laura will put you boys on high for this. Mark my words.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
I don't like little Weisenheimers looking at me.
I'm not. What's a Weisenheimer?
You boy, mind your manners.
Hey, let go of my little buddy.
You stay out of this, Craw.
He was gonna kill me.
Looked like that, didn't it? Unless I missed my guess, he wouldn't have been the first either. You kids better make tracks before he finds out Ramey's still here. Get on him.
Hey, thanks, mister. Thanks a lot. And my dad would sure like to thank you, too.
Ah, don't mention it. Listen, you do something for me someday. If you get the chance, you won't turn it down, will you, kid?
No.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Knock it off, you two, and get with it.
Yes, sir, boss.
Well, just the other day, I come from town with supplies, and I find her chopping away in that tater patch. Now, she knows her heart won't take that kind of work.
Shoot. Lord will take me when he's good and ready. Ain't that right, preacher?
Now, that doesn't mean you don't have the responsibility of taking good care of yourself.
Will I tell her?
Now, we're very proud that you want to be up and around. Very proud.
Well, I guess I do sometimes give her the rough side of my tongue, Reverend. Now, I try not to, but she is so stubborn.
Oh, come on now.
Well, I guess we both are.
Yeah, that's better.
Well, my goodness gracious. I wonder what Julie May's hiding there behind her back. Why, honey, they're the prettiest wildflowers I've seen in all my born days. Now, I've got a surprise for you.
Mama, what are you doing?
I got to show this little somebody my two orphans.
Mama.
Oh, come on.
Well,
Now,
you,
that's all
now,
right.
just put, Mama, now you put this on.
Please.
Goodness gracious, I don't need
Reverend,
it, darling.
you just put this
I'm
on,
just
Mama.
going to show her. Just going to show her where a little surprise for her out here. Come on, y'all. There. That's Wilbur. He's a rootin' tootin' caution. And the other little fella's Orville.
Hello, Wilbur. Hello, Orville.
I found him nosing around, half starving. I've been nursing him along on goat milk, but they're a handful for me. You know anyone that could sort of take them on until they could fend for themselves?
Hey, Pa, couldn't we?
Well,
What do you say, Reverend? They're God's critters, too, you know.
They need us, Pa.
Makes it kind of hard to say no, don't it?
I'm afraid you make it impossible for me to say no, Grandma Boggs.
Thank you, Pa.
Yeah, well.
Thank you, Grandma Boggs.
Yes, love. Now, you take good care of them children.
Thanks, Mr. Pyle. Hey, old Prince, did you miss me? Good boy. Yeah. Come on. Ma? Ma, I'm home.
In the kitchen, Ramey.
Oh, hi, Ma. Sure had fun. Aunt Emma and Uncle Alex send their love.
Did you thank them for having you?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Where's Pa?
Don't I get a kiss anymore? He's out in the patch doing your chores.
Pa! Hi, Pa.
Hey, Ramey. Well, now, hey, did you have a good time with Cousin Bo?
Sure.
Good.
Here, this is my job, Pa.
Well, since when have you been so anxious to work?
Well, I guess I got homesick.
And homesick for hoeing up vegetables? Oh, come on now.
Thanks for letting me go, Pa. I'll work real hard now that I'm home. Everything all right around here, Pa?
Everything? Oh, yes, everything's fine. Everything's all right. How about you? Everything all right with you?
Fine. Just fine. Cousin Bo's fine, too.
Say, what about Aunt Em and Uncle Alec? Are they fine?
Couldn't be better. These vegetables sure are growing.
Well, you don't have to go about it so hard, you know.
Hey, Ramey! Ramey! Come see what I've got. It's a surprise.
I'm helping Pa, Julie May.
Something on your mind, son?
Fact is, well, kind of.
Oh, what?
I chewed some candlewick. I know it's wrong.
Well, and I guess there's nothing I can say, is there?
Ramey!
Let me finish up here, Pa.
You sure I can't help you at all?
That's Bo's secret. I give him my word I wouldn't talk about it. Even to you.
Uh-huh. I see. Well, it's best a man keeps his word. Unless by keeping his word he hurts someone.
Guess I better go see what it is Julie May wants me to see.
Yeah.
Ramey, you haven't eaten a thing. This is your favorite pie.
What's Prince barking at?
That's probably a squirrel.
Ramey, can I have your pie for Wilbur and Orville?
You can't feed cubs berry pies.
No, you wouldn't go on this long about a squirrel.
Ramey, you coming down with something?
No, Ma. All right. I'm all right.
Well, your temperature's normal, but your behavior isn't.
Yeah, I'd sure like to go see what Prince is barking about.
Go ahead, son.
Well, he didn't eat a bite. Oh.
Hey, now, boy. Stop it. What is it? What's up? It's all right. What is it, boy? Come on now, it's all right. Now, come here. Now, boy, you've been fussing about a whole lot of nothing. See? Nobody here.
Nobody but us chickens. Don't you recognize your old buddy? Come on, get that thing out of my eyes. Hey, you flop-eared old loudmouth. Hey, you are a sure enough good watchdog. Come here, boy. Come here. You don't have to worry about old Craw Dantley. Come here, boy. Me and your master are good buddies. Why don't you tell him what a good fellow I am and how I saved your life?
Oh, he's a good fella. It's all right, Prince.
Yeah, it's all right, Prince. You're not forgetting you said you'd return the favor, have you?
Oh, no.
Hey, that's the spirit.
What happened to your prison duds?
Oh, hey, you don't think I escaped, do you?
Well, the hacksaw blade.
Oh, I just gave that to the guard. Told him I found it in the barracks. Looked like somebody's fixing to break out. He turned it over to the super. Gave me a recommendation for trying to foil his escape attempt. I'm out on parole, free and legal. Just need a place to lay low until I get my bearings straight again.
Is that what you want me to tell my folks?
Oh, hey, that's just between you and me. You know, folks don't take kindly. They find out you're an ex-con. You know how it is.
That other guy. The one with the patch on his eye.
That old ugly. Oh, he's got a long stretch to go. He's still back there in the gang. You don't have to fret about him for a long time.
What's going on here?
Oh, Pa, sorry, this here's, it's my friend, a friend of mine. And he's sort of...
Truth is, well, there's no other word for it. I'm a hobo. Night of the road. Just, down on my luck and looking for any kind of work I can find.
I see.
Well, I was trying to catch me some supper down by the stream. Old Ramey here came along. We sort of passed the time of day. He said I could stop over if I ever need a roof over my head. I figured, you being a preacher and all, figured I'd be welcome.
Well, can't we let him stay for a little while, Pa? Just a little while.
I'd pay you back with the sweat on my brow. There must be some kind of job around here you got for me to do.
Well, it gets kind of cold around here nights. I guess we could put you up by the fire.
Craw Dantley.
Well, I'm not sure I'm up to calling you Craw, Mr. Dantley, but you're welcome anyhow. This is our daughter, Julie May.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi. This is Wilbur and this is Orville.
Well, I guess, old Warren is forearmed, huh?
Here's a couple of blankets for you.
Oh, Reverend, I hope you didn't deny yourself, sir.
Oh, no, not at all. Honey, do you have any of that stew left?
Yes, I'll see what I can do.
Well, don't go to no extra trouble for me. Wouldn't be the first time I went to sack on an empty stomach.
Trying to help you.
There's just no words for folks like you.
Well, can I keep Wilbur and Orville in my room?
You are the most patient man. Trying to write a sermon here. The light is poor and it's so uncomfortable.
Well, good sermons aren't necessarily written in comfort, you know, darling.
I don't like you thrown out of your own parlor. And it isn't as if you asked the man to stay.
Well, don't you trust him?
Do you?
Well, I haven't seen any reason yet not to.
Well, we can't take in everyone that gives Ramey a hard luck story.
Well, he's young. He's got problems. We took him in. We can't turn him away, you know. No, we just can't.
You are a good man. How did I ever get you?
Oh, I was the one who did the getting. That's for sure.
You took some nudging.
Now you tell me.
Come to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me help you.
Oh, there's no need, man. I noticed your wood pile was getting a little low.
You didn't have to do that, Mr. Dantley.
I wanted to, man.
How nice you folded your blankets. Where'd you ever learn to be so neat?
Oh, well, I served a little stretch in the CCC.
Oh, and you got the fire started, too. Well, thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
Well, not at the moment. It's time to get the young'uns up for school. Oh, you little monsters. Oh, my new curtains. Julie May. You take them out to the barn and keep them there. I never saw such a mess.
Don't you worry, man. I'll clean up this mess.
You will?
I'm sorry.
I will, the mean room.
I'll certainly appreciate it. Oh.
Here you go, babies. Come on over here. Here. Choo, 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 choo. Hey, feel like going fishing?
Can't. Got my chores to do.
I already done them for you. Let's go.
What's up?
Julie May? That child.
Girls are made of different things, of sugar, spice, and apron strings. They go astray, but all the while they rule the world with just a smile.
Wilbur, leave Orville alone. Pay attention. I'm teaching you about the woods.
Hey, I bet it's over 3 pounds. I'm sure of it, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I can taste it already.
Julie May? Julie May?
What is it, Ma?
Julie May, have you seen her?
No, man.
Oh,
You sure she's not around the house?
well, I can't find her anywhere. I think she went into the woods with those cats.
Don't worry, we'll find her.
With all the sense a child may lack, there comes a time they can't turn back. They hear adventure when it calls. They build a dream before it falls. Little girls, before they're grown, all want children of their own. A hand-me-down from up above, the power of a mother's love.
I never saw such bad children before. You're running me ragged.
Find a moment's truth in the days of youth.
Come on, Wilbur.
Little Bo Peep, you'll lose your sheep. Don't you know the woods are deep? They need your love to guide them on. Where have all your children gone?
Wilbur, Orville.
Hide and seek, and ye shall find the game of life can be unkind. All too soon the bough will break.
Yeah, he's maybe just wounded. Come on, let's finish him off.
Julie May! Julie May! Julie May! Oh, darling.
Hey, wait a minute. You got no right to...
I'm running you out of these woods. Don't you city folks know you can't come out here and shoot at something you don't see? You almost killed a little girl.
My little sister!
We didn't even see her.
Just get out of here.
Orville! Wilbur! Oh, what's hurt bad?
Your pa know what to do.
Is he going to be all right?
I hope so, darling.
Will you talk to God about him?
We both will. Oh, from your speech, Craw, you must be from this part of the country.
Yes, sir, Reverend. Clarendon County.
Clarendon County. Are your folks still there?
No, I've been an orphan for many years.
Oh, I'm sorry. You still have some friends there, though, don't you?
Well, folks never really took to me, Reverend. I can't say as I blame them. I was pretty wild. Not having any folks and all. I've often thought, if I had a table like this to sit at, I mean, I wanted it turned out the way I did, a drifter. You folks are the salt of the earth.
Well, we can do without the compliments, you know.
Oh, I passed the carrots, Ramey.
Well, I'm being sincere, Reverend. Carradine, don't say nothing you don't mean.
Well, that's very admirable of you. Excuse me.
Now, don't go off without your dinner.
Reverend, Mama's took bad again, and Doc Willoughby's down at Peavy Creek delivering Mabel Lucock's baby. Can you come?
I'll get my coat. Say, I may have to be gone all night.
But, Pa, what about Orville?
Well, I guess we're going to just have to pray that Orville gets better.
We did that.
We're going to have to keep on praying, honey.
Can I sleep in the barn with him?
No, indeed, you cannot.
Well, maybe she could keep them with her, just for tonight.
Sorry about your mother, Wilma Jean. There's a storm blowing up. Be careful on those back roads.
Right you are, Mrs. Holvak.
Help me.
Wake up.
Help.
Wake up.
Help.
Mr. Dantley, wake up. Wake up.
Excuse me, ma'am. I guess I had a little bad dream. I hope I didn't scare you.
No, you didn't scare me, just yourself.
I hope I didn't wake the children.
Well, if you did, they'd be in here.
The This place is so serene, so peaceful. Lord knows it's no place to have a nightmare.
We all have them.
Even someone like you?
Oh. Especially a woman like me.
What would you have to have a bad dream about?
Loss.
What?
Oh, my children, my husband.
Why would you even want to think of such a thing?
Because I have experienced loss. Because I've learned that nothing is permanent. Death will arrive when he will, and all the prayers in the world won't stop him. This belonged to my little girl, my first little girl. Her grandpa gave it to her when she was born. See? Our name's on it, Beth Ann. She sleeps now in the hill behind the church. The youngest one there.
I'm sorry.
Everyone was sorry. Everyone prayed, but it didn't change anything. It didn't bring her back. All I have left of her is a little gold spoon and a few snapshots.
And your memories?
Yes, my memories. Forgive me for burdening you with this.
Maybe it was something I need to know.
If your mother's alive, you keep in touch with her.
You didn't believe me either?
Well, it's not the Reverend's way to question folks, but if someone comes to the door for help, well, we do what we can, but we aren't jackasses, you know. I don't like him out on a night like this. Good night, Mr. Dantley.
Mrs. Holvak, my mother is dead. And I meant everything I said about you and Mr. Holvak.
Good night.
Oh, you finally woke up, huh?
Morning, Cross.
I guess we all missed first light this morning, what with the storm and all.
Yeah. It's burning off, though.
Oh, look at that sun.
So, ma'am, being Saturday and all, I wonder if it'd be okay if I went into town.
Oh, do you drive a car, Mr. Dantley?
Does Barney Oldfield?
Well, then, Ramey, you could pick up that sack of flour along with the other provisions.
Hey, that's a fine idea. If we do it together, then maybe we'll have time to do a little fishing, huh?
And don't forget that package at the post office.
Sure, Ma.
Ramey, come quick. I can't get Orville to wake up.
I'll take care of it.
Whatever you say, little buddy.
No. No, don't say it. I prayed.
Yeah. I know, but our prayers aren't always answered.
You wake Orville up. Wake him up.
No, Julie May, I can't.
You're not trying.
He's dead, Julie May.
No. No. Where's Pa? You won't let Orville be dead. You want Pa to come and wake him.
No. Julie May, listen. Listen. You get Wilbur his breakfast, and I'll take care of Orville. We'll give him a nice funeral. And I'll make him a cross.
I want Orville to wake up. I want to love him.
I know. There's some things we just can't change.
If Pa had been here, Orville would never have died.
God love you, Reverend.
Now, the main thing is for you to start feeling better.
And I'll be praying for little Wilbur and Orville, too, poor little critters.
Yeah, now, until you get permission from the doc, there'll be no more dancing in the moonlight, you hear?
I'm gonna run the Reverend home, Ma. I'll be right back. She was mighty scared, Reverend. So was I. She'd never have made it through the night if you hadn't been here.
Well, I'm glad I could be here. Say, your mama was from Clarendon, wasn't she?
Yes, sir, she was.
You ever hear of a family named Dantley?
Dantley.
Yeah, a fella named Carradine.
Carradine.
He's about your age.
No, don't ring no bell. And I guess I knew just about every young fella there was to know back then.
I'm sorry.
I don't want you for my Pa no more. You went away and let Orville die.
Well, you know I had to take care of Grandma Boggs.
A good Pa would have been here.
As a good pa would have. But your pa has to be a good preacher, too.
I don't care. I don't like you anymore.
Don't you dare talk to your Pa like that. You've got the best daddy in the whole world.
Elizabeth.
No, you keep out of this. Your Pa has been up all night without his dinner, taking care of the sick. Now, the least we can do is love him and take care of him. I won't have him coming home to such downright hatefulness. Now, you tell him you're sorry for speaking to him like that.
I'm sorry I told you how I feel. Come on, Wilbur.
That's Pirtle's General Store up there, on the corner.
Why don't you give me the list? I'll go up there while you go to the post office.
Wet enough for you last night, Horace?
Any winter, I'd be giving speeding tickets to Dutch today.
Anything new?
A couple of mean guys broke out of the state prison farm last week.
You gonna go out after them?
They probably out of state by now.
fell today called John L. Lewis the huge long of labor. Lewis replied, "He who tooteth not his own horn, the same shall not be tooted." Turning to the local news, the search wide today for 2 convicts who escaped from Carradine County.
Would you please fill this order for the Reverend's family? Excuse me.
Well, I ain't had it as easy as you. Lawman on my tail. I had to shake him.
What?
Glass.
But it don't match the other one.
What do you expect out of a pawn shop? Hey, I got my good eye on that little old black and white Ford out there.
You sure you can get it?
It's parked out there all night long and most of the day. I'll pick it up Sunday. They'll all be listening to your posse.
Bank in Baxter opens 10 o'clock Monday.
Right. And I'll meet you at the river where we sit.
Okay. You better get out of here now. You don't like strangers in this town.
Yeah, I wish I had a parson's house to lie low in.
And the kid's coming. Hey, little buddy.
Did you get everything?
Well, I lost my heart to Miss Ida. What's her name?
Carson, and you ain't the first.
No, Ramey. I'll be finished with your order in a minute.
Thanks, Miss Carson.
Here, you take the bags.
Yeah, it looks like we might get another one, Elijah. Yeah, it's clouding up. Hi, Ramey.
Well, howdy, Sheriff.
How you doing?
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Be sure your sin will find you out. 32nd chapter, 23rd verse. Huh? What a sermon you could preach tomorrow morning on that passage, Reverend. Shake them by the scruff of the neck, lift them right out of their seats, and send them to their knees begging the Lord for mercy.
Well, I'm sure you're right, Deacon.
Here's another one. The way of the transgressor is hard. Proverbs 13. And this one. They that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. Job, chapter 4.
8th verse. Only you can't scare a man into wanting to be saved.
How many have you loved into wanting to be saved, Reverend?
Loving lasts longer than scaring.
Not one blessed soul has taken the Lord as a Savior in over a month. Now, we've got to do something about that, Reverend.
How come you're so quiet, little buddy?
Wilbur wants to sleep in my room.
Now, don't you go putting words in his mouth. He wants to go back to his place in the barn where he can roughhouse some.
I hate being little. If I were big, you wouldn't make me put him in the barn.
If you were big, you'd want him there, if you wanted him at all.
When I get big, I'm never going to be mean to little people. Come on, Wilbur.
No matter what I say to the child, it's wrong. She doesn't let that cat out of her sight for a minute.
Let me help you with that, ma'am.
Oh, I can manage. Thank you. You've done enough for one day. I thought you had some reading to finish for your history test Monday.
Well, there's still time.
Oh, you go along, both of you. I can finish up here.
Come on, Ramey.
Yes, ma'am.
You're about the Reverend's size. I have a shirt I can do up for you if you care to go to the meeting in the morning.
You're just altogether too nice to me, ma'am. While I was in town, I got this little thing. Just to show my appreciation. It should be all wrapped up with paper, I guess, and a ribbon. I reckon it's the thought that counts.
Oh, Mr. Dantley, they're beautiful.
Well, why don't you try them on? We're busting to see how they look on you.
My goodness, do they look all right?
They're beautiful. Make you look like a young girl.
Now, Mr. Dantley.
I thought you could put a photograph of Beth Ann in there and wear it close to your heart.
Elizabeth? Deacon Hurd, he asked me to say goodnight to you because he had to get on home.
You sure told him what for, Reverend?
No, I think it was the other way around, you know.
Notice anything different about your wife?
Hmm? Hey, those earrings, huh? Very lovely.
Thank you. Mr. Dantley gave them to me along with this cameo for Beth Ann's picture. Oh, it was a very nice gesture, Mr. Dantley, and I surely do thank you.
That's very kind of you.
Yeah, I wish it could have been more.
Will you sit down? Please. I've been wanting to talk to you ever since you and Ramey got back from town.
What about her, Reverend?
All right, I'll give it to you straight. Now, I've been suspicious of you ever since you arrived. And that kind of troubles me because by nature, I'm not a suspicious man.
I'm afraid
I'll ask you straight out, Craw. Are you in some kind of trouble?
Well, aren't we all, Reverend? Man that is born of woman is a few days and full of trouble, Job.
14:1. Yeah, you know your Bible.
Well, I know lots of things, Reverend. Trouble's just one of them. If you mean the law. Well, I think I know my Bible well enough to stay out of that kind of trouble.
Yeah. Wilma Jean is from Clarendon. And she doesn't recollect any Dantleys. She'd have gone to school with you.
All right, Reverend, I lied to you. No sense saying I didn't. You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because the truth about where I come from hurts. Hurts bad. I heard the deacon spouting at you about fire and brimstone out there. Well, I've had that spouted at me and preached at me and whipped into me by the biggest ham-fisted hypocrite that God ever put on the face of this earth. That's my daddy. That's the truth.
Well, now, you tell a good story, that's for sure, no matter what it is.
Well, if my lying to you has made me unworthy of your hospitality, I'll just leave tonight and I won't trouble you any further.
No, I want to help you if you'll level with me.
Well, that just don't seem possible, Reverend. Here, excuse me, I told your wife I'd do something for her. Good night.
Good night. Good night. was about your age, I used to try counting stars.
Pa?
Yes, son.
I've been wanting to tell you since he came that night, but... Well, I didn't want to get Bo in trouble with his pa. Well, I wish I had told you before now.
Well, now's as good a time as any.
Well, those convicts that escaped from the prison farm the other night, Craw's one of them.
How did you happen to know that?
Bo gave one of his father's hacksaws to Craw and a big fellow called Ham. I was with him, so I'm part of it.
You helped them escape?
No. Well, the big one tried to kill me, and Craw saved my life. When he came that night, I felt I owed him something. He swore he'd been let go legal. But he escaped, and well, so I did wrong, Pa. Didn't I?
Oh, you did what you thought was right.
No, but he's still here, and I think I saw the other one in town. I'm worried about what they might be fixing to do. I feel so responsible, Pa.
No, you're not responsible. Hey, Ramey, you know something? I've had my eye on Craw all along.
You have?
Yeah. I was waiting for you to tell me about it.
I feel like I don't ever again deserve your trust.
Would you like to know what I think? Well, I think that you've done your level best to set things right. And that's all a man can do when he knows he did something wrong.
Yes, sir.
I lost count at 1,300,000.
Shame on you. Come here, Wilbur. Come on. Wilbur, you mind me now. Wilbur, where are you? Wilbur.
What was that?
Wilbur!
Wilbur. Oh, my. That's all we need. Where's my robe?
He's headed for the kitchen, Pa. Wilbur, come back. Wilbur. Junior. Get down, Wilbur. Watch out, Pa. Watch out. Now, Junior.
Julie May, I told you to keep that cub in the barn. How could you do such a thing?
Wilbur, you behave now.
Oh, my.
Look out. Settle down, Wilbur.
Be careful, Ramey.
Well, I'll get over to the other side, Pa. Now watch.
Everybody be calm. Everybody be calm. Now, let me handle it. Now, you all get behind here. Easy. Whoa. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Okay. Okay.
Don't hurt him.
Move the table.
Get around that side.
Catch him, Pa.
Ramey, get behind him. Watch out for his claws. Be careful, Tom.
I'll get over the other side, Pa.
Don't grab his tail. Wilbur.
Nice kitty. Come on. Now, grab the chair. Watch out, Pa. Watch him. Watch out, Pa. Watch him. Okay, there you go. Keep him under control. Okay, watch him, Pa.
Come down.
Easy, Wilbur. Easy. Easy.
Watch out. Watch out. He's got his ears back.
Easy.
Oh, Julie May, how could you?
He was born bad.
Oh, nonsense.
It isn't Wilbur's fault. I brought him in.
Oh, Julie May.
Well, it's nobody's fault. Let's just get him out of here now.
Come on, Wilbur. Come on. We're gonna go out to the barn. Come on.
I'm the one to blame. I knew she had him and I didn't tell.
Why not?
Oh, I just couldn't, Pa. Well, you know how it is. She seemed to need him so. And she's so little.
Morning, Julie May. What are you doing out here so early?
I'm a very bad girl.
I guess that's what I'm doing out here, too.
You're not a girl.
I keep forgetting that children are so literal.
Wilbur and me had trouble with Mama, and we're leaving.
Now, you listen to me, little girl. You're mighty lucky to have a mama like the one you got.
Now, when she's mad,
Well, there's more than one kind of mad. For instance, there's mean mad, and there's loving mad. And your mama, well, no matter how much she might get on you, she always loves you.
no, she doesn't. She hates Wilbur and me. We're still leaving.
There's a shirt hanging on the back of one of the kitchen chairs, Mr. Dantley, if you're going to church with us.
Thank you kind, ma'am.
You're more precious to me than my own life, Julie May. I may not always show it, but nobody, not Ramey, not even your wonderful Pa, could take your place. Just the same as you couldn't take theirs. Do you understand that?
I do, but Wilbur doesn't.
Well, Wilbur has a lot to learn. Now, come on. Get changed for church.
Now, there's a thought I'd like to leave you from the scripture. Cast your bread upon the waters, joyously watch it go, and it will come back to you 100-fold. Now, if there's anyone in the congregation today that would like to come and take the Lord as their Savior, let them come now while we sing.
Watch
I was a stranger, and you took me in.
Crawl.
I know what I'm doing, Reverend.
God bless you.
I'm happy for you today.
Oh, Craw, when you have a minute, there's somebody wants to talk to you. Craw Dantley, this is Deacon Hurd.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
By your excellent example, young man, we got a couple of backsliders back in the fold. Happy Sunday to you, sir.
Now, preacher, I'd like to meet your new convert, too.
Oh, yes, Craw Dantley, this is Deputy Banks. He's with the sheriff's office.
Craw,
Deputy?
had a given name?
No. My born name is Jonas.
Almost as bad as mine, Horace. Where you from, Craw?
Florida, originally.
Mm-hmm. Where was your last job at?
Well, these days, jobs are so far between, it's hard to remember.
Try.
Well, the truth is, Deputy, I've been riding the rails, just picking up a day's work whenever I get the chance.
Now, he's been staying with me, Horace, in case you have any idea he might be breaking your vagrancy law.
No, sir, I was thinking of two boys that broke out of the state prison farm the other day. See, it's my duty to check out people that I don't know or can't place. Ain't nothing personal. Enjoyed the sermon, preacher. See you next Sunday.
Well, I guess it's about time for a nice Sunday lunch. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of hungry, huh?
Hey, mister. Hey, mister, what are you doing here in Bob Amos's car? Did you hear me? I'm talking. I said, what are you doing here?
It's gotta be one of them convicts. It sure is.
Can't sleep either, huh?
No. Oh, it's so airless.
Like just before a storm.
Hmm?
My mother used to sit summer evening on the porch with Mrs. Sewing in her lap.
And so did mine.
I never thought I'd ache to see a woman mending a shirt.
Well, we all ache at times for those we've lost.
I could talk to her like nobody else.
What'd you talk about?
Yesterday, tomorrow, how I'd been, how I might be.
What did she want you to be?
Good.
She'd love you even if you weren't.
It'd be an awful turn if she didn't.
We don't stop loving our children because they disappoint us.
I wonder why.
We know we aren't perfect ourselves.
You seem to come close.
You haven't seen me lose my temper. How old were you when she died?
Oh, just a little younger than Ramey.
Oh.
She was in her 20s. She seemed like an old lady to me.
Her hardly more than a girl.
She was beautiful. And good.
You dwell a lot on goodness.
Yes, I do. Haven't found much of it. I know it when I see it.
If there was some way I could help you, if you'd like to tell me, I'll listen, and it can just be between us.
Oh, sweet lady. You should have been there when I was Ramey's age.
Well, you're here now.
I'll be leaving soon.
Well, the choice will be yours.
I'd like you to know something. I'll never forget you. I'd like you to believe that.
Well, I do my best not to take that with a grain of salt.
Please.
I thought you'd be asleep. What's troubling you?
Ramey says that Craw is one of those 2 convicts they're looking for.
He knows for sure? You aren't thinking of turning him in? Isn't his coming to this house the same as claiming sanctuary?
This house isn't a church.
Well, that's splitting hairs. He stood up in church, Tom, and he meant it. He was talking to me a while ago about his mother. He's a changed man.
Oh, I see a change in him, too. You know, maybe it's because I want to.
If you were to turn him in, what would that do to his faith?
Well, this morning in church, I don't know, it suddenly seemed that... Well, it was very clear why the Lord sent him to our door. Now, I'm not sure.
Come to bed. You're tired. You'll be able to think better after you get some rest.
No, No, honey, I have some thinking to do.
Guess I wore out my welcome, didn't I, Reverend?
You don't have to run this time.
You don't know what you're asking.
You have me, Elizabeth, Ramey, and the Lord himself standing with you. Now, we have a very good lawyer in the congregation.
Look, I'll give it to you straight. I was riding the rails, and this train cop caught me. Almost killed me with his billy. It was him or me. I pushed him off that train. And he didn't die. He took some time surviving. The time they caught me, they beat the living... Well, it took me almost a year to heal. Now, if I let them catch me again, what do you think they're going to do to me?
And now you have somebody to fight with you.
Well, it don't matter. Because you ain't never going to be able to find me. I'll die before I let them put me in irons again. Now, you get out of my way. I don't want to hurt you.
It's not too late, Craw. We'll walk out there together.
Tom! Oh, what happened? There's blood on your face.
There's nothing. Please.
Reverend Holvak. Reverend Holvak. You all right, sir?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Fine.
We come for Carradine.
What?
I say we come for Carradine.
Well, he's gone.
Any idea where, sir?
No, I don't.
I understand your feelings, sir, but I wish you'd help us on this.
Well, you're welcome to search the house if you like.
Where is he?
He's scared. He took your gold spoon.
No sign of him out back here. Most likely run into the woods. He won't get far. Fetch the dogs.
Here, smell this. Smell. Now, this is Craw's shirt. Now, you go find Craw. Now, Prince, you hear me? Find him. You go find him. Come on, look for him.
Ramey! Tom! Quick! Ramey, he's gone with Prince. He must have hurt us.
I'll get him.
Come on, man. Spread out.
Hey, mister, stop! Please, stop!
He went that way. There he is.
Well, look who's here to see old Craw off down the Freedom Road. Hello, little buddy.
You hit my paw.
Yeah, well, I feel poorly about that.
And you stole Beth Ann's gold spoon.
I don't know what got into me.
You've been pulling the wool over my eyes this whole time. I thought it over all last night. I wouldn't put it past you to have faked that fight with that big fella just so as to make me look bad.
You got me dead to rights, little buddy. You know something? Someday you're gonna thank me for giving you the lesson of your life.
Drop that knife and don't come a step closer.
Never trust nobody, no how. Here?
Drop it! You come one more step and all.
You what? Shoot me? You? The nice, God-fearing son of the preacher Holvak? You wouldn't do that.
Come on, man. Now spread out. You went that way.
Aw, damn.
There he is.
Ramey's in the water.
Take it easy, Ramey. I got you.
Okay, you'll be all right.
Hey, you all right?
My head.
What?
Oh, I'm all right.
You sure?
Craw. Craw, where's Craw?
I'm right here, little buddy.
He said...
Yes, I know. I'm very grateful to you. This man here just saved my son's life. Now, it's all right with you. Can I talk to him for just a minute in private?
I'd say that counts heavily in his favor, Reverend Holvak.
That means you'll speak for him?
Yeah. He certainly earned it. All right, men, move back.
Are you hurt?
Not anywhere it shows. You know, that's the first time a lawman has ever spoken up on my behalf.
He's a good man. You can believe him.
You've had your eye on my immortal soul from the beginning, haven't you?
Well, that's my profession.
Thank you. So long, little buddy.
Craw?
Are you awake, Pa?
Well, yeah, what's something wrong?
Yes.
Well, what is it?
I'm sorry I said I didn't like you anymore, Pa.
I see. Well, that's fair enough.
I always loved you.
Yes, I know. Even when you didn't like me?
I think that sums up the family Holvak pretty well.
Wait a minute. You mean sometimes you don't like us?
Sometimes. But I always love you.
You know, man, one can't help but love a family that has a little vinegar in them. Like you.
Take me back so I can see the way it was, my legacy. I need to find what once was good in traces of my childhood. Sharing laughter with my dad, we always shared the things we had. My ma, who never owned a fur, she must have known how rich